Your competitors' YouTube channels are gold mines. They are full of information that will save you months, even years of work. Today I'm going to show you how your competitors' channels can help you find great video topics. Let's get into it. The first thing to do is choose the competitor's channel which is most like the channel you want to create. We'll call this your key competitor. Then choose an additional 4 to 6 competitor channels which are similar to your key competitor. We'll call these your secondary competitor channels. All the channels must meet these criteria. They must be similar to the channel that you want to create. They must have at least 50 long videos. The channel needs to be at least 1 year old, and there has been consistent publishing over the last year. Next, the channel needs to get a good number of views per video, and very important, the channel must focus only on one topic. For example, if you're going to make a channel about Italian cooking and one of your secondary competitor channels includes Italian, Greek, and Spanish food, then you want to choose a different channel. You want only channels that focus on Italian cooking. Here's the rationale for these criteria. Channels that meet these criteria already have an established audience, and the algorithm knows who wants to watch their videos. Let's go back to our Italian cooking channel example for a minute. When we enter a search term related to Italian cooking, some of these competitor channels will display. This is because the algorithm associates Italian cooking with these channels. We're going to try to create videos that are similar to the ones found on these channels. When people search for terms related to Italian cooking, the algorithm will suggest one of your videos related to that search term. So you can see the algorithm knows who is likely to watch these competitor channels. By creating a similar channel, the algorithm will suggest your videos to their audiences. Great! You have identified your key competitor channel and some secondary channels. Now it's time to look at their videos. Start by noting the topics of their playlist. Use a chart like this. First, record all the playlist topics on your key competitor channels into the chart. Then, look at all the channel videos to find additional topics that there are many videos about. So, going back to our Italian cooking example, my key competitor channel may have playlists around pasta and pizza, but when I look at all his videos, I've noticed some trends that cut across the playlist. I found about a dozen videos on recipes that are quick to make, recipes that cost under $7, and recipes for vegans. These are 3 new categories that I will add to my chart. Once I'm done with my key competitor's channel, then I'll do the same thing with my secondary competitors' channels. At the end of this exercise, my chart will look like this. It shows me the most popular categories. I definitely want to have these categories on my channel. After analyzing your competitors' playlist and categories, you will recognize the topics they commonly publish videos on. We start out by going to YouTube Studio and click the Analytics button on the left. Then we look for the Research on the top tab. Click that, and you're going to see it has a search bar. We're going to enter our topic. For this one, I'm going to use YouTube banner because it's a popular topic in my niche. I click it. As you can see, on the right side, it says high. This means these phrases have high levels of search volume on YouTube. But if I move down, it goes lower and lower. For this particular term, it doesn't actually go down to low, but it does go down to medium. What I want to do is ignore the ones that have high volume because those are very difficult to rank for. What I prefer to do is focus on those that have low levels of search volume. Now you'll also notice it says content gap. This is YouTube telling us the algorithm needs more videos on this topic because viewers may not be finding any results for this topic, or they might not be finding an exact match for their searches, or there's just not enough relevant videos. So these are really good. These are topics that you want to make videos for. Now I can come up here to the top where it says all searches. I click content gaps only, and it's going to display all the topics related to the topic I put into the search bar. These are all very good ones. Okay, this is nice. Here at the bottom, we have best YouTube banner and how to upload a YouTube banner. These are low, so these are excellent ones to go for. You can also see that there are 3 vertical dots. If I click that, it's going to take me to Google Trends on a separate tab, and this is very useful information. Here it shows me the popularity over time. So I'm going to change this from 12 months to 5 years. And I can see that around 2020 it peaked, and then it's been basically not moving that much since around the end of 2021. I can also adjust the country settings. Here I have worldwide, and I just want to take a look at what's going on in the US only. And now it shows me the countries where there's a lot of interest in this topic. And as you can see, it's mainly the US. You can see here are some related queries that are related to my topic, and I can click on this to find out more information about them. And over here, we have related topics, but these topics are unrelated to my central theme, so I'm going to ignore it. The last way to find good topics is to use modifiers. What is a modifier, you ask? I'm sure you've seen them in video titles. They're the common expressions like save time, save money, earns money, easily, the easy way, results, dangers, mistakes to avoid, tips, hacks, and numbers like in $50, in 3 days, 7 tips, 4 steps. We can add these modifiers to many topics to make them a lot more appealing. Look at the videos in your key competitor channel and secondary competitor channels to find which of these modifiers are used. These modifiers will show you what your target audience is looking for. Take the information from these 2 previous techniques and put it all into a chart. Then go through the videos of your key competitor channel, and when you find a video on one of the topics, note which modifiers it uses. You may find when it comes to Italian recipes, your key competitor's channel uses save time or how to a lot. This tells me his audience is interested in preparing meals in a short amount of time, and they also want step-by-step instructions. I find this information extremely valuable. These golden nuggets will point you in the right direction on your search for new video ideas. Great. You know the value of using your competitor's channel to find good topics, but you also need a roadmap. Watch this video to see how to do it step by step.